Nova.
What's up, baby?
Going right
You see
into
the
and scaling.
picture? You
Oof.
almost need something like
Yes.
that.
That looks good. That's what I want.
There's so much
something
weird
small.
stuff going on in this. All right, let me scale this stuff. Sorry, we're adding a homie to the podcast to enjoy the time with us today. So, if you're not about that life, then go fuck yourself.
Then get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here.
Break your nose, pal.
Break your nose, pal. Oh, you're leaving now?
Yeah, love you, bye.
Demetrius. Love you.
Love you too.
Love you.
Jay and Nova said love you too.
Always.
Well, that was for you, but okay.
It's for me,
Yeah.
actually. They said take it back.
Takey backsies.
They're Indian
This
giving.
Is cool too. This is cool too.
And then they go, this is cool too.
Hey, Hammy.
Bro, I just can't find a deal like you. Like people are selling like the Logitech wheel and pedals and the shifter for like $300.
Right?
I won't either.
And
The
the
e-brake
US
is $100 alone by itself
Yeah.
right now.
pretty much, yeah.
But you have to have an e-brake. Can't drift with the fucking button.
No, I've been using the gas pedal because my e-brake's not mounted too well. I've been
Gas
accelerating
pedal.
using acceleration.
No. Yeah, but how do you e-brake?
I'm not really using the e-brake. I have my power on my left foot, my brake turned way down to like 30%, and I'm using the left foot brake instead of like a clutch kick or an e-brake.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that you're just slowing down your speed though. It's not like extending you.
True.
Keep in mind I've been doing slow tandems lately.
Oh yeah, really slow tandems.
Dude, I'm about to say,
Yeah.
fuck the podcast. This trail mix is booming.
No, don't make
Product
don't make me
placement.
don't make me go get my bag of gummy worms.
So we were gonna talk about video games today. We're gonna talk about trail mix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nope, that's good.
Actually, if you want to start with the trailer,
I'm down.
bro. Okay, so the trailer that we could start with, dude, is so Chinese developers, and it's only going to be released in China, which kind of sucks. Is the Dynasty Warriors movie? It looks amazing, bro.
That's gonna be sick.
Let me get my glasses.
But it's only in China. They're not releasing in America as of now. But dude, like, I don't know if you've ever played Dynasty Warriors, bro.
Yes.
But dude, it literally shows a dude in a pole arm just fucking wail 20 people. It looks so good, dude.
Huh.
I like
It looks
the,
so good.
the Gundam one's my favorite.
Yeah, dude. All right, so hold on. I'm gonna open up this movie.
Chinese movie only?
Yeah. Link. Okay. So Nova, did you download that file?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. You said that it's Chinese. That's what the title
Yes,
is.
yeah. Well, it's
Chinese
number
film.
2 under trailers. Number 2
Gotcha.
under trail.
Can't wait to get the fluorescent light back. I still
I
gotta
know,
go
bro.
to the store.
You
I look like I'm super tan. Orange. Well, I'm
you
tan.
you could actually probably fix that in the filters or no?
I could, but I'm too lazy right now.
Yeah, I feel it. All right,
I was already set to the
when you guys
fluorescent
are
on
ready.
the right side. So I'm like, fuck
100%
it.
ready.
Right.
Give me like 2 seconds. I have an ad that's in my face. Sorry.
Same. That's what I had.
Okay. I am at 0 seconds. And
0
I'm
seconds.
going to pop on the watch screen. We're going to
Nova, you
turn
good?
up
Yep.
the volume. 1 minute and 13 seconds.
Yep.
All right. If everyone's ready, Walm's at the ready. 3,
Wolves at the ready.
2, 1, go. Damn.
你觉得什么样的人才是英雄？
Dude, Chinese people make fucking awesome movies, dude. Like this looks so
Yeah.
good.
The score sounds very good too.
召天下诸侯，起兵伐董。点阵！
以后貂蝉的命就是将军的了。
谁敢迎战？
The lighting is like crazy overdone.
Yeah. But dude, don't it look fucking sweet though?
Certainly. Pizza
Like, we
night.
don't-
Yep.
Bro, we don't get cool shit like this, dude. Like, dude, like, man, like,
That's-
why haven't we as Americans created a movie like this? I feel like
We
that movie is
try.
gonna do really well. I think that
We
movie's gonna do
try.
really well.
They
Yeah,
tried with the WoW movie.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
We don't talk
That
about
movie.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a bad movie. World of Warcraft wasn't a bad movie. It
But
just
it
wasn't,
wasn't
a
World
great
of
movie.
Warcraft.
Yeah. The Halo movies were weird. This,
Those weren't
yeah.
actual movies though. That's like
Yeah, they're
skits
kind
and
of-
parts
Yeah.
and pieces.
Well, didn't they had an
Yeah,
actual
they
Halo
had
movie,
they had a
like an
like a
indie movie, like a full length
series.
movie.
An indie,
Yeah, where
yeah.
it's about the cadets.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. So, all right, so we'll kind of just jump into it. So Call of Duty, there's a new Call of Duty coming out this year, and unfortunately, everybody wanted a good Call of Duty, and we're getting the wrong Call of
we-
Duty sequel.
Didn't we just get Black Ops?
I was gonna say, how are they
yes.
already on to another game?
Because
That is so fast.
because well, okay, so Activision is just like a distributor. So Sledgehammer Game is making this Call of Duty, and everybody was expecting Advanced Warfare, and unfortunately, we're getting another World War II Call of Duty.
Dude, why? It's like they did
Bro,
it like 3,000
yeah,
times now.
And everybody's upset because everybody was like, okay, so we got Black Ops now, Cold War. Now we're gonna get like Advanced Warfare. Nope. We're getting another. So this game comes out in November.
So they're changing their pattern too.
Yes.
This is the pattern. Yeah.
Yeah. So and we're getting which hold on, let me see what it's called. This is Advanced Warfare. Okay, well, Advanced Warfare's double jump is still in the future. Okay, 7 years later, we're getting. I don't even know. It doesn't even say which one it is. It's just Sledgehammer's making another World War II Call of Duty. That gets released in November. And a lot of people were hoping for Advanced Warfare and the double jump, but we're not getting that. They're saying that game's going to come back in the future, but who knows when actually. And a lot of people are upset, like we just got Cold War. Why are we getting World War II Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Which I think is it. It kind of ruins it. Like you're gonna literally be competing with Cold War. Like legit.
And you
like
still have a massive player base in Warzone.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
Warzone. I like Warzone better.
Me too.
And
Me too. Yeah.
I say we
I'm
play
not
that.
into
Hey,
the-
Jay, I say we play that tonight.
I do have that.
Bet.
I do have it.
I would love to
So-
watch that.
So I do. I prefer the modern. So I didn't like Cold War. I don't like the time period. So I didn't get it. So and then the next one, which should have been like a more futuristic, like Advanced Warfare, like everybody's been waiting since 2014 for, and they were like, no, we're gonna do a World War II. But even though you have Cold War, which I understand, Cold War is not World War II. It's more Vietnam shit.
Yeah.
But like, bro, it's like, dude,
With like
why,
the Browning
man?
and shit like that.
Yes,
Like to
dude. It's
see
just
a modern game, but like way more detail than COD's ever done. You know what I mean? Like way more detail on mods and attachments, on like characters' outfits and style. Like, why not go into a route like that?
Right. I
Something
mean, maybe
that can
maybe
make
they're at a
games more
point.
flavor.
Maybe they're at a point where you take that idea that Nova just said, and they're trying to apply it to a World War II.
Like the wrong time period.
Right. Exactly. So they're
Yeah.
like bringing in all the assets that they couldn't use on the original World at War, right?
Right.
And they're trying to make something just as good and popular, but newer, aesthetically pleasing, more to a realistic point. And maybe they're gonna bring in. I mean, I did like World at War's campaign. I will say that.
World at War. What was that one?
That was like the
Like
very
5?
first zombies and all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like that's when zombies first came out. Was World
I-
at
it was
War?
I only
after
played-
Advanced Warfare.
I only played
No, no, no.
Zombies.
Or
Black
Modern
Ops,
Warfare.
It was
was
before.
right after that.
So it
Before
was yeah. So this is like the time period. So it was Modern Warfare 4, Modern Warfare 2, World at War. Then you started like seeing other shit after that.
Right.
Okay, but Zombies. But Zombies was found in Black Ops, right? Like you could play zombie mode in Black Ops.
Yeah, well, yeah, you
World
can.
at War was the first to have it though. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Oh,
World at War is
okay,
first.
okay. Because I thought Black Ops was the first to have it.
No. This is way back when. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it could be it's because Activision's on the decline, maybe. And we're gonna talk about bullet point 4 just because it's on the special So it's the inside story of Blizzard's departure and a company at crossroads. So Jeff Kaplan announced that he's leaving Blizzard a month ago. And he's going to be ending a 19-year career at Blizzard, which is what a lot of people are like, oh man. And he pretty much said, he was just like, I worked on 2 games, Overwatch and World of Warcraft, and is getting too repetitive pretty much. And he's actually moving to a smaller game developing company.
Is he
And
really?
and every yeah, and which is like a what they have been seeing at Blizzard is like developers would leave to go for an indie, so they had more of a family feel orientation
Yeah.
job.
They like what
Right.
they do, but they don't want to get pushed around as much.
They don't
Right.
want to feel like drones. Yeah.
And it says 5 years ago this month, Blizzard released Overwatch. It was hailed as a redemption story after the struggles of Project Titan, which was canceled. I don't even know what that game was, but that game was canceled by Blizzard. Keller, who worked on both Titan and Overwatch, remembers the elevating feeling that the team had as the company celebrated Overwatch's success. You almost feel like you're not really broken anymore in a certain sense. Keller says, laughing, it's always amazing to ship a project that people love, but to do it right after Titan, I think that made it even more special because they worked on a game that was almost done and then Blizzard canceled it.
Right.
And so right now the last successful Blizzard game was Overwatch. And so now since from Overwatch's release till now, they have lost 15 employees. I think it was 15 to 20 from what I read in this article before. And Blizzard wants to feel like, hey, we created a culture at Blizzard, but they're on a decline. Because with you got like Jeff Kaplan leaving, who's been with Blizzard for 19 years.
Mm-hmm.
And if Diablo 4 or Overwatch 2 does not do well, it could be the end of Blizzard's time.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So, and and what they've always quoted, it says every year they'd like to be like, oh, it's just another down year. We're not shipping anything, but it'll probably get better next year. That's their mentality is like, okay, it's a downtime. We're making updates, doing DLCs, but we're not shipping any game. We're not, like anything. We're not shipping anything big. And I think that's what's hurting them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
actually saw like a year ago on Indeed, Blizzard. Like I live near Irvine, and like they were hiring like a year ago all over for Diablo 4. They needed like every single position.
Yeah.
I wouldn't accept a job from them.
Yeah, and it says
I
sources
would.
within Blizzard say that the departures have had a ripple effect on teams used to long-term stability. I mean, when you lose like somebody that's been by your side for 19 years,
Something's
it-
happening.
Your
Right.
boss left. Yeah.
right, and and even the CEO Tim Morton, and he's a former StarCraft 2 production director. He left and started his own company.
Mhm.
And like it's just people are just like, we want to create something. And I even also read in here, it came to the point where at BlizzCon they had to use software developers to run the booths.
Yep.
At events. And they're like, dude, we're software developers. Like, we develop software. We don't run clothing booths or you know
But
what I
because
mean?
they're so shy on.
Well, it's
employees?
because in 2019 they had to lay off 800 people in February.
Yep.
And it says with the explanation that staffing levels on some teams are out of proportion with our current release slate, according to leaked memo to staff Brack. Many of those layoffs came from the esports and community sections of the business. Controversy also erupted when a professional Hearthstone player named Blitz Chung was punished for speaking out on behalf of Hong Kong on an official stream. The backlash growing in scope until Brack was eventually forced to apologize on stage. Toward the end of the year, Blizzard realized that Warcraft 3 Reforged, which had been hastily announced this year before to cover the gap in its release schedule, was in deep trouble. Developers across multiple teams were pulled in to try to save it, crunching to try to get the remastered at least in a condition where it could be shipped. Multiple sources say the backlash that followed was severe, and the team responsible for its development was reportedly dismantled later that year. So they were forced to release a game that wasn't done, and then it wasn't good, and Blizzard's like, you're fired.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, I mean, and and it's just along because Blizzard's trying to stay afloat. It looks like, and what they're doing with World of Warcraft is only hurting them more.
Yep.
And and it's
I ain't
like
playing it.
Yeah, and then it says IGN has heard stories of Blizzard developers having to pick up the slack by helping out with events and in writing patch notes. One way or another, everyone has felt the impact of the cuts around Blizzard. And just so we're on the Blizzard topic, I don't know how you're gonna feel about this, Ryan, because you played Overwatch a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so Overwatch 1, 6v6, right?
Yeah.
Overwatch 2, no more 6v6, 5v5. They said having 2 tanks on a team was not competitive enough in the game. I don't know.
Okay, but here's this fucking thing about that. Whoever said that doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. Because
that adds
Yeah,
more
but-
levels of strategy.
yeah,
2 tanks.
exactly. So, but the 2 tank system is one's absorbing, shots, right?
Yeah.
Actually tanking. The other one is a brawler,
Yeah.
like meant to get in on the side, fucking flank, like do some fuck shit.
Hey, and just for clarity, everyone here, this is number 8. They did have a PvP event where they showed it. I just want to watch a few minutes with you guys of the actual PvP, which starts at 24:35 mark. If you want to pop that up, Ryan. We don't have to watch the whole 2-hour event, but I know you were an avid Overwatch player. You played heavy, so you can actually see whether or not this PvP that they show is either going to be good or it's going to be bad.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine. So what was the mark again? 24?
24:35 around there. I think I got 37 as close
I
as I
got
could get.
37, yeah.
Okay, so 24:37.
Trying to get that right now. 24.
It's 2 hours. I mean, we're not gonna watch. It actually says it's 2 hours and 41 minutes. But they had a 2-hour PvP event that they wanted to showcase the PvP, the 5v5 aspect.
24:37. You said.
Yeah, 24:37.
Let me get that real quick. No, I'm down to check this out and see because I haven't even seen this yet. About to be there. Awesome. Okay. Full screen. Got the big, beautiful screen on ourselves. See a bunch of weird faces. Love to see
You're in
it.
24:37.
Oh, this is 23.
No, 24:37.
Flanks and stuff.
All right, now I'm at that. So
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, Dion loves this.
Yeah, they get to use the environment a lot more. It's a bit more tactical. Yeah.
To me, I feel like it
Um,
looks similar.
So it kind of, that was one of
They
the
really
reasons that
do.
came out of our original playtesting, and we were
Someone
just like,
didn't
this
tell
is
Jeff to get a
really good
better
direction. I
webcam
mean,
before
like
this
I mentioned,
event.
there's like, as a designer, you sort of have to look past the immediate problems in front of you and like, okay, we could fix those. Like, I think we can address some of the tank imbalances and healing issues and all kinds of other stuff. But
I just
at
feel
the heart
like
of this is really cool, and so that's
voices,
really what we've been
okay.
focusing on and working through these problems.
I think something that's really interesting about that too is the gameplay is
That's a
more
good point.
fluid than
Like
it was
flanks
before.
and peeking
A lot of
corners are going
times
to
in
be a lot
Overwatch
more
you
active
get
now.
these,
Yeah.
Yeah.
these really hard battle lines that get.
You're gonna
drawn
see a lot
between
more
the two
splits.
teams. And
See,
there's
my
just
whole thing
less
is it doesn't
damage
look like a
incoming.
part 2.
And so you're
It
able
looks
to
like
kind of move around
a
The same
one.
thing.
more. And
Yeah, it looks
you'll see it
like
here.
just
A lot
new
of
maps.
times, the chokes aren't as hard of a space.
Because even the
Uh,
UI
no.
looks very
There's still a
similar.
choke
It
in the
actually
map,
looks
you
a
still
little
have
bit
to work
different.
at it, but there can
Does
be
it?
a lot more
Like some of the
pushing
shit that I
through
see.
and pulling back on
Like,
the choke. It's something that I'm like personally.
You see the like
personally really excited
lightning
about.
pulse that came
Yeah, I was gonna
from
say,
the
how
monkey's
is,
gun.
Yeah.
The 5v5.
That's different looking.
affected Map design.
Yeah,
I feel
but
like it kinda has to
like
have
the
a huge
overall like the
impact on,
HUD
you know,
looks the
what you guys are
same.
able to
You
Oh,
know
close
what I
to-
mean? Like
you know,
close to
speaking
the
about,
same,
like,
yeah.
players being able
Let's
to
just
Yeah.
change the
control
tiny
the game,
bit.
right?
I
So
think
I
it's
feel
a
like they could've
reskin.
done this in an
Flanking routes, so
update.
more
Like they
opportunity
could have done
for,
this
you
in an
know,
update.
the
You know what I
Ashe to
mean?
go
Yeah.
inside, get a pick, and
Because
everything.
like
So it's-
I forgot
Yeah,
what
there's a
that
lot
tank's
more
name is that you
opportunity,
play a lot
for-
with the
for
hammer.
players to do that.
Reinhardt.
Um,
Why don't
but
you
Yeah,
just
like
line
his
through right
charge
there?
looks the same.
when
Yeah,
you go
his
for a
shield looks the
flank,
same.
You're not
It doesn't.
leaving 5 players
It
behind,
just
you're
looks
leaving
like
4 players behind, and
it's
so
like a DLC.
you
Like they
kinda
just
have to
released a
be weighing
DLC.
some
They're
of
using the
these
same
decisions in your head.
assets.
The game is just
I
as
think
strategic
I think every
as it was
character though
before.
got a
If
rework.
not more so because of
Yeah.
the the individual ability for players to have
So
such a
I
large
just expected
impact
like
on the
more of a
match.
change, you
I
know,
think
like when you
for
say
map design,
when you come
we've
out with
always
part
been,
2,
really
know,
I feel like
able to make
I feel like
spaces
there
that
should be
feel
more
good
characters
just
than
for
unless they're
one
not
hero.
showing us the characters. Like
They're
there's gonna be
probably
new
yeah.
characters.
We might
There's
They-
gonna
they
be
just-
focus on particular
DLC.
heroes in
yeah,
different areas.
they're just showing the
because of that,
5v.
because we're
They
able
just wanted to
make a
showcase
space
the
that kind of
PvP
feels good for
because
Reaper, or a
it's
space
now
that feels good
5v5
for
and not
Pharah.
6v6.
I
Right.
think that
Do you
we'll
think
still
they
be
made a
able to
mistake,
play
Ryan, going 5v5?
on all of the original catalog of Overwatch.
Not
maps.
really,
Right.
That is a
because
That's a
there's a
different
lot
way
of
to play the
esports
game.
games that are 5v5.
We've always
Yeah, it still has a
in
tank.
the
Still has
Yeah.
a one
maps, we've
tank.
always played
It's just a
what we
different.
consider cover.
different
So
way
you
of
roll
playing
in a
the game
dungeon
entirely.
It just
usually
feels now with the
in a
5v5
MMO.
players will take
You know,
advantage
got
of that
tank,
more.
But
healer.
isn't
Even
that
in previous
what
maps,
set
we
Overwatch
planned
aside
cover
like
objects to
different
help
from the
protect
others
players.
though?
I thought
Now
so.
with
Yeah.
5v5, they're
What
even
Yeah.
was
more
the
effective
6v6 was the act like the
these
fact
artistic
that
choices.
you could
It's
do
such a
like
great
you could
point,
do
too, because
one
we have
tank if you had a
started
pro
placing
tank.
A little bit more cover.
You
How
know,
many
but-
people? How
And
many
if you go
people are
back
in
to some of the
CS:GO
old
teams?
Maps, like if you look at King's Row, that middle
Is it
section,
5?
that
I think-
straight
I think it's
section of King's
5v5.
Row,
Oh.
there's
Yeah,
one
sure.
piece of cover.
I think
In that
does Call of Duty
entire
do 6?
section,
Yeah.
it's just corners of buildings is what you're using.
No,
I haven't
Call of
played
Duty's
their,
fine.
their
Yeah,
straight.
no, that's
I've
a-
only
that's
played
a
their
great
battle
point. I think
royale
you
the
can kinda
last
see it
3-4
here,
years.
even
Yeah,
with,
no, I
you
think
know,
I
stuff
think
like
it's
that.
5v5.
I know the taxis here in the streets. You know, you have the little
But I
bitty
don't-
windows,
5v5.
the pillar
Yeah.
to hide behind in the middle.
Just like Siege and all
There's
that.
a route through the subway.
I
There's
think-
so many different kind of angles.
Oh,
you
doesn't
can
look bad
take.
though.
Something
No,
we
no,
saw,
it doesn't look
at
bad,
BlizzCon
and
Live
we
was
can stop
the,
watching it.
two
This is.
Firestrike
I just wanted you to
charge,
see.
cancel Ryan-
This is like the first look of the PvP.
Yeah, the 5v5 aspect is.
Right,
Yo, in the comments I'm reading, 5v5, really?
Okay, so just a part of the article. Blizzard still has yet to tell us when Overwatch 2 is actually coming out. But last night they at least shared a load of what they've been working on. The game's PvP multiplayer. We got a fresh look at the hectic new mode push and saw a few matches on new maps like New York and Toronto. Perhaps the most surprising bit of info that the devs revealed, however, is the teams in Overwatch 2 will now have 5 players rather than 6, dropping a tank from each side as a tank main. I have thoughts. Weirdly, they have good thoughts. For as lonely as it might be as the tank in the tank land of Overwatch 2, I think the change makes a lot of sense. For context, Overwatch's current matches are 6v6, with teams made up of 2 damage characters, 2 supports, and 2 tanks. Tanks has been is the least played role for a while now, evident from the fact that the role queue frequently rewards players for diving in as one.
Right.
So chopping one out might help the queue times. During the stream, game director Aaron Keller said one of the main reasons for the change is to make matches less cluttered. Having to attract the movement of 12 players is a hell of a lot more difficult than just 10, made worse by having 2 giant characters on each side. As the tanks can be problematic and noisy, particularly because of the role is less defined than damage or support. Some tanks are already quite brawly, while others just stand around to soak up the damage and heals.
Exactly
Certain
what I
tank
expressed.
counts can be really oppressive too. I, for one, will not be sad to see the death of double shields. A chance this big has wider implications for the rest of the characters in Overwatch as well. So expect plenty of rework and balance changes. Blizzard has stated previously that they're turning tanks into more aggressive brawlers rather than simple damage sponges. And they showed a little more of that in last night's stream. Winston has an alternate fire that sends a little ball of electricity at his foes, while Zara has 2 charges of her shield bubbles that can be used on herself or allies. This was actually a change put into regular Overwatch for lulz during April Fools, but the devs realized it worked well for Overwatch 2's tank changes.
Yep.
So you think it's gonna work out?
I think it'll be fine as long as they buff the tanks like to be brawlers, like they said.
Yeah.
Because if you can't like implement both like workings of the tank like in one, do 2, and just combine that, then I just don't think like it's a good move if they don't.
Right. Yeah, and another thing is, so Blizzard is hoping they pretty much are relying on Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4 to be huge sellers.
Right.
I mean, this is either gonna make or break Blizzard.
I
which,
mean, we're buying 2, so we could do the whatchamacallit
Right.
shit. So I mean, I'm
Yeah.
buying it because it's nostalgic and it's a good game.
and plus Diablo 4 is just gonna be fucking awesome too.
Especially
so.
doing the campaign with the boys.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That'll be fun.
And so in other news though, Deathloop. So there's a new game called Deathloop, It isn't a roguelike. It's a supernatural Hitman game. And I didn't include the trailer, but it looks kind of cool. So like it's a single player game similar to Hitman, and it's a shell shaded game, and you have to fight enemies kind of in a Hitman style where you assassinate them instead of like going full on.
Yeah.
Which it's inspired on 1960s, like a 1960s cyberpunkish kind of game. You know, it's got that cyberpunk feel. But it's
Cyber or
cel
like
shaded.
steampunk?
Maybe more steampunkish.
Because if it's in the 60s, I'm like, yeah, how does that work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this. I saw stuff about this game,
Mhm.
and I thought it was like I was not interested at all. I'm like, oh, okay.
It could be cool. There's not a lot of info on it yet, but it could be cool.
I'd be a
If
cool
they
single
do it
player,
right.
yeah. But it's just
Yeah.
not a my cup of tea. Like when I think single player for myself, I
Mm.
think like Conker's Bad Fur Day. I think of, you know, a Star Wars game, you know, RPG. I think of any of the Fables, like shit like that. Like that's a
Right.
good single player game to lose yourself in. But when it
Right.
comes to like Hitman and shit, I never.
Like it has to be immersive if you're gonna play it single player. It's gonna be really immersive.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I just can't.
100%.
I can't put myself in the shoes of like, because I've played Hitman like plenty of times, but I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, so another news though. So we all know Bethesda was bought out by Microsoft. So Microsoft has announced that Microsoft's press conference at E3 will share the same stage with Bethesda, and which is going to be some amazing news because they have confirmed that some of Bethesda games Microsoft will only make it an Xbox and PC exclusive going
Okay.
forward.
Let me
With
do a quick thing for
Starfield,
Lunar Tech. It's called Deathloop. But
oh yeah, it's called Deathloop. But Microsoft said, you know, some of the games Bethesda is going to come out, aka Microsoft's going to come out. It's going to be Xbox and PC exclusive, and Starfield, which is the Fallout, Skyrim.
oh yeah, I remember we were talking about
space
that.
is confirmed to be Xbox and PC exclusive. It was confirmed this week that if you have a PS5, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to play Starfield unless you own a PC or an Xbox.
Damn.
Which is finally there's a game that I could say it's exclusively on Microsoft platform.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know, because like right now I'm like I just got Horizon, which was a PS4 exclusive on PC. And it's like, man, dude, all these games that are like, I want to play Spider-Man, but I can't because it's PS4 exclusive. I mean, I have a PS4.
I'm assuming
like-
one day they're gonna like PC.
They're
and,
getting there.
like we're gonna get the best of both worlds regardless because we have bigger peens.
Yeah.
But do we though?
Yeah.
They're getting there. They got Kingdom Hearts now.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, yeah.
games are getting checked off the list, you know.
Yeah, that is true. And so we're gonna jump to number 6. So EA. EA. Is that Uplay or is that Origin? That's Origin. right?
Origin.
Fuck Origin.
Yeah.
But okay, so EA has announced that they have a dedicated studio that is going to be focused on open world action adventures that's going to be led by the former Monolith Studio head developer.
I wouldn't trust them with fucking cleaning my damn toothbrush because just look at fucking Anthem.
I mean, yeah, Anthem was, I mean, Anthem is so they're opening the studio and it's going to be Seattle based. Currently unnamed, will potentially allow remote workers to supplement in-house employees.
Oh.
So they pretty much okay, hold on. It says we're still figuring out a lot of the fundamental questions, says Samantha Ryan, EA Senior Vice President and Group General Manager. Ryan was previously president at Monolith Productions, working with Stevens there and at Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment, which we have news on them too, in the late 90s.
Yep,
How
I
big,
remember.
what games, how fast to grow. Kevin and I both know how important it is to get the foundations of any studio right, and he'll take his time to figure it all out. When you rush, you don't give yourself the time to be thoughtful. Why rush? Stevens credits including engineering work on Fear, which to be honest, I actually enjoyed Fear. That
Fear
was the
was
first
so good.
dude. I enjoyed it because it was a jump scare first person shooter game, but it
And
was
you could,
single player.
and it was no, it was multiplayer.
Was it?
It was multiplayer. You could play the campaign with people. Because I remember there
right, but it
was
wasn't PvP.
no, there was
Dude,
this
that would be cool. Though.
there was this thing when it was like you spend the night like 24/7 lock-in, but it was a PC gaming lounge. And me and my older stepbrother, we went there one night, and stepmom dropped us off and fucking went there, and they feed you pizza and you stay up as late as you want, or you don't, sleep at all, like kind of thing. The first game, like there was like 20 plus computers, and there was like groups of people that were together that were playing Fear. We were all playing Fear at the same fucking time on PC.
That's
Really?
pretty wicked.
It was so fun, and that was my first time playing Fear, and I was like, fuck. We all jumped at the same time. I shit you not. We were all on the same level, like progressing at the same time. So like the first time that you had a real jump scare, every fucking kid just yelled. It was so good. I was like, oh fuck. Yeah, no, Fear was good.
So Steven, who's gonna be running the studio, has engineered Fear, Condemned, and Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor and the Shadow of War games. So that's who they have running this whole studio.
Yeah.
I'd never heard of Condemned, but Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor I think was good.
That. It's really
a lot
good.
of people like that game. Yep.
And I don't know what Shadow of War was, but he's got a couple big AAA games under his belt.
Oh yeah, that's a good good stuff.
Yeah, and I do want to talk on Warner Brothers because I just read this article and it kind of pissed me off.
Oh god.
So Warner Brothers just got bought out by AT&T. So
that's not a bad thing.
No, but wait till you hear this. AT&T is not interested in their gaming aspect, so they're selling off their games. So we have Arkham Knight,
okay,
right? Or what is that? Gotham Knights.
Gotham Knights.
Okay, so I'm gonna read the article. So Warner Brother Games, which owns the studios who makes Batman Arkham, Mortal Kombat, and the Lego games, is going to be broken up after Warner Media merges with Discovery and AT&T. Warner Brothers' parent company, AT&T, announced the merger yesterday, which they say they will create a premier standalone global entertainment company to rival Netflix and Disney. Reportedly, some of the Warner Brothers game studios will stay with AT&T while others will go to other companies and IPAs. There's no mention of Warner Brothers Games in AT&T's announcement, but the company told IGN that part of Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment will be sold off to the highest bidder, though it's not clear which part. An AT&T representative was also told Axios Sarah Fisher some of the gaming arm will stay with AT&T and some will go to companies. The 11 studios that make up WBIE are Rocksteady, NetherRealm, Monolith, TT Games, Avalanche Software, Warner Brothers Games Montreal, Warner Brothers Games Boston, Warner Brothers Games Los Angeles, Warner Brothers San Francisco, San Diego, New York.
Holy
there
shit,
are no official there's no official details on which game studios will go where just yet, though I'd imagine the ones that deal directly with Warner Brothers owned franchises like Rocksteady, who made the DC comic based Batman Arkham, will stick with Warner Brothers. Hopefully. I'm hoping Gotham Knights, they're not going to sell off and it becomes a shit show game.
If they were smart, they won't.
Right. This
so
isn't the
best
first
selling.
time. Right. This isn't the first time AT&T's talked about shifting these studios. Last year, they were reportedly looking to sell their gaming division for $4 billion to pay off some of their debt. A deal that Microsoft, Take-Two, EA, and Activision Blizzard all expressed interest in, but a month later, it was reported AT&T changed their minds and we're going to find that debt money elsewhere. So I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I just feel like AT&T just doesn't know what they're doing.
Yeah, they don't understand what they have.
Yes, and I feel like it's gonna destroy Warner Brothers because, like, okay, since when was AT&T ever in this industry? That's what blows my mind. Like, when did AT&T like
a good while now? Actually, I think they're actually sponsors for like a bunch of esports shit.
Oh, really?
Pretty sure.
I mean, AT&T is a huge company.
Like, you see like Verizon, Nissan, and
But I mean, how often you're like, man, this game was amazing for a game made by AT&T.
No. They never like say that though. They'll never slap their fucking phone label, basically their brand logo, like on anything of that sort, unless it's like sponsored jerseys and like shit like that. They'll never put it in the game. They just get paid regardless.
Right.
There's no need
I
for
hope
them to
not.
do that.
I hope not. Right. I hope not. So, in other news, so we were talking about. I think it was last week. We talked about Intel's AI software, and we're like,
Mhm.
So they released their software that changed GTA. So this is number 10, dude.
Number
and
10?
you have to load. Yeah, you have to load up the video, okay? Because I watched it. Expecting to like be bored and not to be honest, I almost not even put this article until I watched this video, and how real GTA 5 looks blows my fucking mind, bro.
Really?
Dude, you have to we got to watch this video. We don't have to watch all 8 minutes, but we should start from the very beginning because dude, GTA 5 looks like it's actually like a GoPro on a car.
Speaking of GTA 5, everyone, starting in June, we're going to label a date where we all start testing the beta together.
Yes.
So that'll be in the Discord, and it'll be open to the public for beta test. So everyone and anyone can come in, and that might secure spots for you in the future as well. So not without paying.
Yes.
So if we are all ready for that, but that was a quick little announcement that we forgot to tell.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready. 3, 2.
Wait, Nova, are you ready?
I think he's
Nova
walking
here?
the
Okay,
dog.
he's not here. Okay.
3,
All right, so
2, 1, go.
We are enhancing photorealism enhancement. To understand what that means, let us have a look at some footage from the game Grand Theft Auto 5. The game looks great,
720p.
but it is not quite photorealistic. Let us now turn on our method. Our method modifies the images from the game to look more realistic. It is a convolutional network which produces images frame by frame and can be run at interactive rates.
Dude, to me, look at the tree.
This model
Like to
was
me,
trained
this
to
they do
translate
it side by
GTA
side.
5
Yeah, that
to
looks.
the Cityscapes dataset.
They're
Cityscapes
gonna do it
contains
side by
mostly
side.
images of German
wait.
cities recorded with an automotive-grade camera.
Cityscapes dataset.
Here are a few examples from the dataset.
Hours.
With a model of reality induced by cityscapes, our method paves
Dude,
the
like,
roads with smoother
okay.
asphalt,
Look at that,
increases the
dude.
glossiness of car paint, and greens the sun-dried hills of GTA's California. The results are geometrically and semantically consistent with
shit.
the input images and temporally stable.
That's
They
crazy.
show like,
Let us
dude,
have a
they do
look at the
side by side.
state-of-the-art in
Look at this.
comparison to our work.
Look at this,
Here
dude.
is contrastive unpaired image-to-image translation, or CUT for short. CUT is less temporally stable and hallucinates objects, such as trees in the sky or Mercedes stars on the hood of the car. Here's another state-of-the-art approach. Similar to CUT, TSIT is less temporally stable and adds many artifacts to the images.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Let us now look at our method in detail to understand why it is more stable.
Dude, look at that,
and
dude. That
produces
semi
less
looks real,
artifacts.
bro.
Yeah. What the hell?
Our method takes a rendered image from the game and passes it through an image enhancement network to produce an enhanced image. We further extract a set of rendering buffers, called G-buffers, produced by the game engine. G-buffers contain geometric information, such as surface normals or distance to the camera, material information such as albedo or glossiness. They may also contain information about the lighting in a scene. We pass the buffers through a G-buffer encoder network to produce feature tensors at multiple scales. The tensors encode the information about the rendered scene. To train our networks for enhancing realism, we employ a perceptual discriminator. For each image it takes in, it produces a realism score. To make it understand what the real world looks like, we also feed it real photos.
What?
To ensure that our networks
Dude, isn't
retain the
that crazy?
structure of rendered images, we further add them to the discriminator inputs and employ a perceptual loss. Let us now zoom in on the G-buffer encoder. From the G-buffers, we can derive a semantic class label map, which assigns an object ID
I mean, this
to
is pretty
every
much
pixel.
just showing.
It is
but
showing
yeah, I
everything.
just
The G
Yeah, we'll pause it. But we don't have that's our just little screen for stuff, so we can react with it, and it's not like taking
Yeah.
up as much stuff. It's super
But-
clean.
but pretty much like Dude, if they implement this on every game, like, dude, it could be mind blowing, bro.
Yeah, that's kind of insane. But they would have to work along with developers and shit.
Yeah, yeah. Intel says Intel video isn't claiming that process makes games look better. However, only more photorealistic. Much of the video is spent contrasting the process used against older methods of doing the same thing, which are the researchers argue are temporarily unstable, causing blurry surfaces, hallucinating trees in the sky. While I want games to be better art directed than mere reality, it seems like it's only a matter of time before tools like this are available to artists I find exciting. So I mean, dude, it could be a game changer if Intel can get that to do right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
So Ubisoft announced that they're going to be focusing on free to play games. It says
Ubisoft?
yeah. So they're gonna be they want to release 3 to 4 premium free to play games a year.
There's definitely an
With-
incentive in that, though.
No, yeah, and there is, and the article states Ubisoft is going to focus more on producing high-end free-to-play games in the future. Sort of in an investor call earlier today, Chief Financial Officer Frederick Duguet said that the company's focus on releasing 3 to 4 premium games per year is no longer a proper indication of Ubisoft's value creation dynamics. That doesn't mean that they are going to stop making games with an entry fee, but it means that the free to play is becoming a larger part of their business plan. The comments come after Ubisoft announced a free to play game, Tom Clancy's The Division Heartland, earlier this week, which we covered last week.
Right.
Duguet said that Ubisofts are building high-end free-to-play games to be trending toward AAA ambitions over the long term. In other words, the free-to-play games they want to make will have the production values of their other games. Ubisoft set free-to-play as an opportunity to introduce meaningfully expand the audience of our biggest franchises. We've taken the time to learn from what we did last year with Hyperscape, and we've also learning with a launch we'll be making on Roller Champions. We've been learning a lot with Brawlhalla that is rapidly growing, and we think is now the time to come with high quality free to play games across all of our biggest franchises across all platforms. I had fully forgotten that Hyperscape even existed, but it's not surprised that Ubisoft are looking at free to play as the larger part of their business plan. Do you know what businesses like? Money. You don't have to look far to find a free to play game, Fortnite, Call of Duty, Warzone, Apex Legends, Genshin Impact. Raking in cash that way.
Yep.
Ubisoft have comparatively little in that space currently. Personally, I tend to lose interest before finishing Ubisoft's 60-hour open world epics anyways. So an Assassin's Creed without an entry fee would suit me fine. I can have my 6 hours of fun with wrist axes and a pretty landscape, then uninstall before I get drowned into spending money on trying to gacha pull Ezio. Or the main character.
The gacha pool, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it could be a smart move.
I mean, it's
I'd
always
be
a
okay
smart
with
move.
it. Right. I mean, yeah, I mean it.
So many people.
Yeah, I
do
mean,
good.
look how many free to play games that make so much, like League of Legends,
Fortnite,
like,
Valorant, League of Legends, TFT.
Dude, so League of Legends actually has a website where you can check how much you spent on skins. I have over $3,000 invested onto my League of Legends account.
Bro, the way you said that just now.
What?
$3,000.
Bro, on League of Legends, bro. A free
$3,000.
game.
Dude, you could have had
free game.
You could have had a really nice camera with that money.
That hurts.
I was just looking at like cameras last night that were like $3,000 to $5,000.
Dude, the Sony A7 III, if I had the money, I would buy it, but that's a $3,000 camera.
Yeah, there's a few 3,000 plus cameras that I'm looking at right now.
All right, so Epic and Apple have been going back and forth. Whatever.
This has been going on for like a year.
Yeah, well, so their trial started on Monday, and apparently Apple. So Epic came out with a new Play Store within. It's a new app within Epic stores, and it's called itch.io. and it's more their indie / adult oriented game, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah, so Apple announced it because Apple is using that in part of their argument. Like, Apple is a friendly family iOS. We don't support that. And they're using Epic's new app, itch.io, as a way of saying, like, look, we can't support Epic. There's no way we can support Epic because they have adult oriented games. And in this argument, okay, and I don't know how you feel about this. I have my opinions on it.
Oh god.
But in somewhere in this trial, it was also brought out and announced that Walmart has a cloud gaming service that was leaked during the Apple and Epic court trials.
It was leaked during?
Yes, somebody brought it up. So Walmart hasn't even officially announced it yet.
Yo,
but it has
someone
been
broke
confirmed.
NDA. Someone broke
Right.
an NDA. Holy
Right.
shit.
And it's been in beta since 2019, and it's called Project Storm, and it's owned by Walmart. How do you feel about a cloud gaming service from Walmart? Like,
How should I put this?
I-
Like, I walk into Walmart and I immediately want to walk out. So it's probably the same fucking way with a cloud
Like,
gaming service. Walk in,
my whole
walk out.
bro, it's like, hey, what do you game on? Walmart. What? Yeah, Walmart. Like, I don't know. I just feel like
Feel that,
Walmart
Aaron.
just doesn't have their foot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's Walmart, bro. It would be different if AT&T said, "Hey, we got a clown game." Okay, whatever. You own Warner
That
Brothers,
would make
whatever.
sense.
You know, like, you know, and,
Walmart has
you know,
their money in a lot of places though now.
yeah, yeah. But it's Walmart though. Like, it's Walmart.
That's weird.
So in this, it says Walmart had also planned to run the service on Windows through game launchers like Steam, the Epic Game Stores, Battle.net, Uplay Origin, and Bethesda's launcher. Never made it that far though, and the rest of the Project Storm's life cycle was all to be decided. Not clear what's happening with Project Storm right now. According to The Verge, publishers and developers had signed up to make the host games for it, but the launch was put on hold due to the pandemic. If you'd like to see what the rest of the public of Epic and Apple trial documents, you can find them here. Epic spent nearly $12 million giving away free games in their first 9 months.
Wow.
And Fortnite has made over $9 billion in their first 2 years.
Funny.
That's so much money, dude.
I mean,
So
I have
much.
30 free games from Epic Game Store.
Yeah,
I
which is
counted last
insane.
night. And they were all like $30+. Like, I have like multiple $60 games that were free.
But do any of those games have pay to win like CS:GO now?
Ooh, what do you mean pay to win on CS? Hello?
Listen, CS:GO now has a subscription service that offers better player stats. Literally.
Better player stats.
So, okay, so when I used to compete in Counter-Strike 1.6 tournaments, and I can say, dude, I did too. That's just that's how old I am.
That's sweaty.
I would do so with printout of the map. We were playing taped to the wall by my monitor. Today's Counter-Strike Global Ascent players go several steps further in pursuit of being better at clicking on heads than the other team. To aid them, Valve have launched a new subscription service called CS:GO 360 Stats. For $1 a month, players get access to match stats from their competitive Premier and Wingman game mode matches. Valve quietly announced the service as part of their latest release news. It's light on detail, but a frequently asked question has a little more. You can sign up for the service in game, and only matches you play while your subscription is active have their stats recorded. Okay, so
Just to record stats.
But it's also, hold on. It's not clear to me how much benefit this offers to players over above the free service already. For example, CS:GO, you can upload demo files to Leafly and have them analyzed by AI. There's similar official subscription service for data. The stat service isn't the only change in the latest update to chicken models. Okay, well, the title was very deceiving.
Right.
But so it just gives you stats data, how you did, what you could have done better. It's pretty much like is pretty much like your wingman or like your coach.
Yeah.
Pretty much is what it is.
Show
The
you
title
how
was,
you're effing up.
yeah, I should have read this article, but it was the title was very deceiving, and I had a lot.
I mean,
of
that's still cool knowledge. Like $1 a month, you get stats. Like,
right.
you get I mean, if you really wanted to, in 2021, fucking progress in CS.
You know what's actually, this video was actually supposed to be part of trailers, but you know what else is better?
What?
They just May 3rd, and I don't know how I missed it. They have the teaser trailer official announcements for Arcane, the League of Legends show on Netflix.
What?
And I got the trailer under number 14. Yep. Yeah, boy. And I can tell you this, I've already watched it. It looks fucking amazing.
Actually, okay, this came out May 3rd.
Yeah.
I think I've seen this, but I'm down there, like, watch the
Yeah.
18 seconds.
18. It's only 18 seconds, but dude, it looks amazing.
18 seconds. Are you guys ready, chat? 3, 2, 1, go. I actually can't wait to watch this.
Dude, it looks so good. I watched it earlier today before I posted it.
Just seeing that this fall, dude, I'm gonna have something to watch. Because,
dude,
that story arc alone is like fucked up.
Right, 100%.
The lore behind a lot of the League of legends are fucked up, like in many ways.
Right.
Like, isn't even Teemo's like lore is fucked up, isn't it?
Yep.
I mean, he fucking throws around explosive mushrooms.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's like, what? Oh my god.
Oh, what the hell? I had so we're gonna talk about, okay, because I know the world wants to know the hot tub meta. It's not on the list.
It's not on the list.
But,
No, hot tub meta is definitely something that happened recently. That this whole past month,
dude,
it like
yes.
blew up.
Yes.
Now,
yeah,
when we talk about hot tubs, you think I'm on vacation and I'm enjoying myself, or I'm really rich and I own my own hot tub, right? And that's the only time you think of a hot tub. Or like Hot Tub Time Machine. That was a good movie.
Right. Okay, so let me ask you how you feel about it. Okay.
Okay.
So Twitch added, that's its own categories, okay?
Yep. Pool. Those are like pools, hot tubs, and
pools,
stuff
hot
else.
tubs, and beaches. But okay, here's another thing. Those videos are now demonetized.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't get any ad revenue, period, from those videos. How do you like, you think that's gonna move people? You think people are gonna be like, fuck that?
So,
like, I want my ad money. Give me my ad money, bitches.
No one's really gonna give a fuck about ad money when they could just get the subscriptions for being basically naked.
No, but okay, so I know right now we don't make much off ad revenue. Okay, it's like 1 cent per minute.
As an affiliate.
As an affiliate.
It's like very drastic. Like I maybe have made like a couple dollars. That's like
right. But okay, let's say you have someone like Amrath. Okay, she's the biggest hot tub. I won't say the S word. Meta user. That is the professional name for it. Okay, I can't imagine how much she makes off ad revenue.
Probably a couple.
Because okay, let's say it's a cent per minute per person. Okay, dude, I've seen her streams go up to like 30,000.
Yeah, and if she
like horny teenagers,
right, and if she spammed it, and then throughout a month, that's a few $1,000s easily.
Yeah. It says okay, so it says Twitch is launching a dedicated category for hot tub streams after claiming that it would receive pushback from advertisers and viewers about how the trend has taken over the platform. The new pools, hot tubs, and beaches category is meant to let creators stream what they want while also giving Twitch advertisers a more convenient way to prevent ads from running on streams that they don't approve of. Earlier this week, Twitch pulled advertising from some hot tub streamers without warning. In a statement sent to The Verge today, The company said that was a mistake. We did not alert impacted creators at the time, and we should have. Our creators rely on us. A spokesman said, Twitch said the ads were suspended at advertisers' request, and that is now working with individual creators to restore ads where appropriate. Particularly, the ad suspension hit Amaranth, who is one of the platform's biggest streamers.
Yep.
Her channel is now showing ads again, though it appears her hot tub streams have been removed. Twitch says its policies on what is and isn't allowed on the platform are not changing. The company is not going to prevent people from streaming in hot tubs or swimwear, while sexually suggested content remains banned. Context appropriate clothing like bathing suits in a pool is allowed. Being found to be sexy by others is not against our rules, and Twitch will not take enforcement action against women or anyone on our service for their perceived attractiveness. The company wrote in bold in a blog post this afternoon. This post is a surprisingly direct message from a tech company laying out the competing interests and problems being faced in a situation that most other companies would address in a vague manner at best. Hot tub streamers tend to be women, and they've also faced sexist harassment from men who don't like seeing them on their success on Twitch. Twitch's new system plays into that, and to an extent, it pulls their streams out of very popular just chatting section and moves it into the brand new hot tub section. But it also validates that this type of streaming is allowed and welcomed on the platform. In his blog post, the company says, first and foremost, no one deserves to be harassed for the content they choose to stream. Twitch says that adding a new category is not its long-term solution to giving advertisers more control over what streams their ads run on, but it views this as a short-term solution, saying it allows viewers to avoid or seek out hot tub content and gives creators a place to continue streaming it. Brands will be able to opt in or out of placing ads on streams in that category.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you think Twitch is just putting a Band-Aid on it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm always. So here's the thing. I'm one for if you got it, flaunt it kind of shit. Like, whatever. It's definitely a meta, and they know what they're doing. Like, you can't say that the creators don't know what they're doing when they're like they literally switched up their entire meta of streaming to this format. Like, okay, like send it. Like, who cares? One.
Okay, but let me ask you this. So there's a beach category, but there's nudist beaches. Can you stream there?
No. That's.
I know
because
it's a whole
TOS. That's a whole ass TOS section.
Right.
But
okay, so you can wear swimwear as long as you're in a pool or in a hot tub, but you can't just do it if you're in your desk streaming.
But dudes can still stream without a shirt.
I thought you couldn't do that anymore.
Apparently, you still can.
That's dumb. I'm sorry, like my seat is leather, and I would not want to sit here shirtless.
I don't have leather. I have the
cloth or fabric.
The fabric, like the woven type. Yeah. So this racing seat feels really good. So I could probably do it. Imagine me one day just like, boom. Right. Here it is.
Let's do this.
Here's my nipples, bro.
Yeah.
Here's my boobas.
Dude. I mean, I guess you could technically breastfeed on stream.
Yeah, I mean
they allow that. That's kind of.
So Twitch has turned into something just weird. All right, it's a zoo.
And you know it sucks to see that, like because Twitch started out as a gaming streaming platform where gamers could stream on a platform.
Yeah, and it's secluded to just gaming content. It was only gaming content. For Justin.tv to move into Twitch, it was still just gaming, right?
Yeah.
And then it continued to grow as like gaming only. And then like when Just Chatting came out, I feel like once Just Chatting came out, the shitstorm started rising.
Right.
Like more and more bullshit started happening. And they're like,
Right.
well, we're attending to these people's needs. We gotta attend to these people's needs, and now those people need needs, and then those people are mad because those needs were met. And so we gotta just give everyone everything at this point. So it's like,
And my whole
Bro,
thing is,
this isn't YouTube.
Like, my whole thing is, okay, so there's a lot of kids that go on Twitch. Okay, a lot of them.
A ton.
The hot tub category doesn't prevent children to go in there.
No.
It's virtually, literally borderline porn.
Close.
It's borderline OnlyFans on Twitch. Like, I mean, let's be real. They're literally wearing close to nothing on a platform where kids go.
Currently, right now, pools, hot tubs, and beach have 22.5K viewers total.
Oh my Jesus, Lord have mercy on our souls. Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's just
Is that even show? Does that even show up on? If you go to browse, is that even in like the?
yeah.
I don't. I see.
It
I
is.
see
It's a
just
category.
chatting. I don't. What? I don't see it for some reason.
There is a bunch of stuff that I'm seeing right now. This is like, holy crap.
Wait, what is the icon? What does the thing look like? Water? Boop.
It's like a beach. It literally says it: pools, hot tubs, and beaches. And there's like a little palm tree, an umbrella, little chair, purple and black with white lettering.
Because it's just recommended. Okay, so view. Okay. View from high. Okay.
It's a bunch of crazy shit. Yo, is that a fucking butt plug?
Whoa, what?
uh,
Wait, you said it has how many viewers right now? Oh, I see it. I see it.
22.7. Bro, it's some weird ass shit in here.
Dude, there's a fat dude.
Yeah.
He has 224 viewers.
Yep.
Okay.
There's a bunch of shit happening.
Bro, like who comes on, bro, like come on, man. Like anybody will do anything.
This is just hilarious.
Changing bikinis. Wow. There's even a screen. This is dumb as fuck.
This is just
Like-
so like we were talking about this the other day. There was this girl who, started gaming and, making a name for herself on the platform, right? And
Yeah.
she told her family, and her family was like notified from her. They're like, "Hey, I'm on the front page of Twitch. Yeah, da 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 da. Like it's big
Oh
stuff."
yeah.
And then her family sees hot tub meta and just now thinks she's the fucking cam girl.
A sex cam, yeah, dude. It's,
Like, what the fuck?
bro.
Could you imagine being that girl?
Bro, okay, so like I'm looking at this category. There's literally somebody's username is hot girl in bath.
Yep. Yep.
What? Hot tub Jesus official.
Yep.
Wait, thou shalt not simp. What?
Yep.
It's literally Jesus in a hot tub. That's
Yep.
crazy. Got 417 viewers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's a crazy meta. It is really crazy.
I don't hot, bro. Oh
I
my
don't-
god, this
just
is
don't
a
know.
dude. This is a dude with like a woman like Snapchat filter. That's crazy. That's crazy. So we should jump into some trailers. This
This is so bad, bro.
This is cringy. This is.
This is the grossest shit I've ever seen on this
See
platform.
like this video. Okay, let me see what this video. Okay. So this one's got 2,000, and it's literally chill with rescued sea otters, and it's like in a pool, and it's literally a sea otter playing with like one of those floaty tube things.
That's just
Those pool
ridiculous.
tubes. That's cute. Look at that sea
It's
otter.
cute,
That
but
sea
it's
otter's-
just like ridiculous, But I think the next thing we should get into is the Resident Evil Infinite Darkness.
Bro, this trailer looks so good, and it features Leon Kennedy. He's one of my favorite. Resident
Leon's
Evil
my favorite.
characters. Dude, Resident Evil 4 was by far the best Resident Evil I ever played.
Yep.
I loved 4 so fucking much.
Remember this? Stranger.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I love that merchant. He was so good. That's an iconic merchant.
It was. All right, let me click this on. All right, so okay, we're gonna watch. So, what this is, Resident Evil Infinite Darkness is a Netflix movie that they're gonna be releasing. I don't know if it's already out yet. It might be. But
Maybe. But 3, 2, 1, go.
I don't have it on the screen, by the way.
I do. Oh, it's one of these. I love these animated ones.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to talk about it?
I love Leon. Such a badass.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Who's the other dude? Named Chris or something?
Chris Redfield.
Mhm.
That's
my
him,
second.
him.
That's my second.
People
Yeah.
screaming.
I don't think Chris is in here. I think Claire Redfield is in here.
Okay.
What's going on? They get bitten, then they turn.
You watch it spread
Is this the beginning?
and spread.
You'll see.
It's terrifying.
Leon? It's gotta be another outbreak.
I gotta go.
It's not the beginning. It's just
Don't do anything
another
stupid.
outbreak.
Raccoon City was the beginning. We can't let what happened stay buried. But if we went public with this, we could expose a conspiracy. I can't get anyone to go on record about the outbreak.
Sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
Huh.
We need to show the world that we are a strong nation.
These are
capable
really
of
good
protecting
movies.
the interests of the
Yeah,
free.
they really are.
We must be the source of hope to those who seek freedom. We cannot allow anyone to interfere with peace and prosperity.
What are you here for?
That's classified. You know where the root of terror comes from? It starts with fear. I will show you fear.
I feel like we've seen that motherfucker in another one.
Probably. July 8th. But it looks so good.
Dude,
It
I
really does
love
look-
the animated series of Resident Evil movies.
Oh yeah.
I
100%.
like those more than the real movies.
Yes. Well, let's be real. Like the real movies were
They're eh.
Like I watched it because I liked the series, but they were
No, you just like watching what's her name? I mean,
Mila
everyone.
Jovovich.
Yeah, whatever her name
Jovovich,
is.
Yeah.
Hot.
She played in Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
She played in that movie.
I liked her better in Resident Evil though.
Yeah, 100%.
Her acting kind of sucked in the other one, in Monster Hunter.
So you want to go to the next one, the Forever Purge, which I'm not really into the Purge movies, but this one actually looks very good.
I've
My
never
dad
been
actually
into
does.
them either, honestly. Just
Yeah, me either. But this one looks extremely
annual
like
Purge.
good for like a slasher movie.
oh, it's a slasher.
Well, it is. So it's a Purge movie.
Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1.
The annual purge will conclude in 3, 2, 1. Thank you for your participation.
We survived.
All police and emergency services have been reinstated. All crime, including murder, is now illegal.
Come on, let's get to work.
Such a weird thing.
Only. Rest of the year.
Right? Like a weird concept.
Yeah.
I forgot the actor's name. I feel like he's a good actor.
What the fuck?
Can you imagine?
The purge is over, please!
No, it ain't.
This is insane. Nobody hear the sirens?
There's no crime anymore. Anything goes.
You
rich can't hide behind your steel walls no more. Powerless. How's that feel? This is the real purge. The forever purge.
Hurry up! They're coming!
So it just continues. It just goes into an anarchy state.
Yeah.
Nowhere safe to go.
Because people are like, fuck that. We have too much fun killing people.
Oh my god.
We gotta find another way to get out of here.
This country's gonna collapse.
Mexico is opening its borders for the next 6 hours.
Let's go.
We're in this together.
And you know what's crazy about this is that's not even really far off.
No, it's not.
Does this translate?
Like July 4th weekend, of course.
Of course
it
it's
is.
July 4th, bro.
Right.
I mean, I think they did that before with the July movie
that's
or whatever the fuck it was.
But see, like the U.S. is so fucked, dude. That could 100%.
100% happen. If it did happen, though, I'm either going to Japan, Australia, Canada, England, France, the Netherlands, the fucking
Anywhere
Iceland.
that's not the United States.
Yeah, anywhere that's not this shit show.
Right.
I think I would like Scotland.
Why?
Just it's so fucking beautiful. I mean, have
But I
you seen
think-
it?
But they have winter, right?
I love winter.
I hate it.
I love it.
All right, so the next trailer is a new G.I. Joe movie, which I've been a fan of the movies.
I think
but
I've seen
this
the first one.
Yeah, this one is based on Snake Eyes, the
Okay.
fucking badass
The
fucking
goat.
ninja.
He's the goat. Like
Yes.
he's the whole like balance system for G.I. Joe just to be cool. Yeah.
Yes,
100%.
100%. And this is the official teaser trailer for it. He's getting his own standalone movie.
This will be sick. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Wait. Before we do it, I want to say something last thing about the Purge. I saw a TikTok and this dude was like, you know what would happen if the Purge was a real thing? And he goes, I'll tell you. I would go down Home Depot, grab the tools myself, and go to McDonald's and fix the fucking ice cream machine.
Oh my god.
He's like, I have never had the taste of any ice cream from McDonald's. I just wanted to say that. That was like all I was reminded of the whole
Hey,
day.
let's be real. McDonald's don't sell ice cream. Right?
Dude, I've had it once in my life. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Why is Snake Eyes such a badass?
Because he's a fucking badass ninja.
He's not your typical ninja though.
You know, he's like what Deadpool would be if Deadpool was a good guy.
Yeah.
For 600
okay.
years,
I'm on a new level.
our ninja have brought peace to the world.
Can you imagine how much training you need?
Warriors like you
To be that good?
join us.
Yeah.
What do I have to do?
The journey from here.
How is he acting?
To decide.
What?
I swear I've seen this actor before.
But that is just the beginning.
I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level.
That looks good.
I
That
wish they
comes
gave
out
us
this year.
more to watch. Sometimes, like in these trailers, I feel like they
Yeah.
get shorter and shorter. But I guess that's like
Yeah.
kind of like the niche to like make someone question, like, "Hey, do I really want to watch this or not? It looks good. Like, I want more."
Right.
Probably
The
what it
next
is.
trailer, I think the next trailer you're gonna like though.
Playing
It's a
the-
Nintendo documentary.
Oh, this will be sick,
Bro, yes.
dude. I've always been a Nintendo fan, and I'm pretty sure so many people that are gamers
Bro,
are
everyone
also.
has.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can ever say like they were not like a fan of Nintendo.
Dude, the regular Nintendo, okay, the first Nintendo,
Yeah.
set the whole world up for some of the greatest consoles. There would be no Xbox or PlayStation if it wasn't for Nintendo.
No.
Let's be 100% real about that.
They were definitely. So would it go like this? So it was like Nintendo.
Well, I guess there was Atari, but
Yeah, like Nintendo, Atari, Sega, like that was like the founding father kind of.
and actually,
shit.
because you got a full screen, you didn't see, but so this documentary actually features the co-founder of Nintendo of America,
Okay.
the co-founder of Atari,
Okay.
and the former CEO of Sega of America.
That's actually hilarious. I didn't know.
Yeah, so I know. And you mentioned all three of those.
I literally
consoles.
mentioned them all. That's crazy.
Right. But all right, I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
So Nintendo started back in the 1880s as a trading card company.
Wow.
So they were in the gaming business.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't
way
know that.
before we probably ever even called it the gaming business.
So Nintendo been out here.
It may be the most addictive toy in history.
I miss
Nintendo video game.
my Game Boy
mind
Color.
was blown.
Mine was just
Blew my mind, changed my life.
I was blown away.
The NES was so magical.
A quantum leap.
Watching and yelling at the screen. Oh, it's right there. Oh, don't miss it.
Christmas, when I was 8 years old, ripping open the packaging.
Nintendo, now you're playing with power.
I love Mario and all of his buddies.
Bringing back all the memories.
This is going to be controversial, and I'll get hate mail for this, but you want the truth? I'll give you the truth.
To fans, they represent a challenge, but to critics, they are a menace.
They are a menace.
Nintendo was embroiled in a lot of lawsuits. Like, things were kind of bad.
Nintendo controlled the market, and they had a monopoly. I mean, it's plain and simple.
In 6 years, the price hasn't gone down at all. There's no competition for them.
They were a little bit drunk on their own success.
I mean, as they should be.
Yeah.
Couple missteps can really create financial turmoil for a company.
I didn't think they understood how much money they were going to lose. Once the PlayStation came out, it was a different level of competition.
Nintendo,
original Xbox.
they were in solid third place.
I would always say that I sell joy for a living, and we were Nintendo. It did not matter to us what it would take.
I think the health of Nintendo is something that we should cherish as an industry.
There's some real beauty to moments in time. When you think of video games, the very first thing
I still have to finish
comes
that
to your
game.
mind is Nintendo.
It is, dude. Like Mario is such an iconic character.
100%. Bam.
Yeah. So I think that'll be good. It's a 5-part series. I think that would be very, very entertaining to watch.
Yeah, seeing the history behind the shit that like we grew up with, and just understanding what was going through and on, you know, like the backing between financial and the marketing strategies, the whole like beginning stages of like the fights, like the rivalries. Because you remember growing up, you did only hear Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation. That's like for a solid like few years. What is that face for?
Bro, so it came up. It's an official trailer that came out 2 days ago for a new game. And it looks fucking good. What the fuck did I just watch? How do I send this to you?
Want to just put it in the chat?
Yeah, here, I'll do that. Let's watch it.
I
It
saw
looks
your
good.
face. Just go, the fuck?
Because it just came up. Like it came up saying 2 days ago.
Okay.
And the first comment says, "Looks like one of those fake mobile game ads that they used to trick you into." Yeah, I've been a victim of that.
I've been a victim of that for years.
Oh, I'm in my Night King reaction. Oops.
Oh my god. No, but that definitely looks like a good series to watch.
100%. 100%.
100%.
Did that link go through?
In the chat?
Yeah.
Which one?
YouTube.
I don't see it over here. Are you on this live stream?
Yeah. Hold on. Are you live on Twitch too?
No. I'm just on the YouTube right now. Hey, just shoot me a DM. I'll fucking quickly swap back over to the face cam. Not a big issue. We work on it.
This was like one of those like 2 days ago trailers that we kind of have to watch because it looks. And Aridin, if you're watching, this definitely looks like it's up your alley.
That is an ad for Genshin Impact. Speaking of, I plan on playing that a little bit more as soon as I buy a new wireless controller for my other PC. All right. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go. Dazzling Midgard. Oh! What am I witnessing right now?
Look how beautiful this game looks, though.
Aaron goes, I saw this. What? Is that a summon?
I don't know.
It's a hack and slash too? Oh. Don't be like that.
Wait.
Okay. That was just a map. Assuming.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
you thought it was gonna be one of those like build up your base.
Yeah, I would have been like, yeah, I'm multi-pouring.
No, this game is good.
Okay, so there's definitely a little bit more polishing they need, because you can tell.
Yeah.
But if this is a real thing, Project Ragnarok. I think I've heard about that.
It looks really good.
Is this supposed to be Odin?
Yeah, with the one eye. Yeah.
Oh my god. He actually looked badass. Not gonna lie.
No, it looked really, really good.
Random, you know? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that like literally just popped up and it was like 2 days ago. We have to play that.
Yeah, that's pretty intense. I'm gonna pull this video up to watch with you after. Yeah, I just saw a random ad thing. I was like, oh, look at this.
Dude, you know what game? You know what game I wouldn't mind? Game I wouldn't mind digging more into that I played and actually had a max character on and then stopped playing. Breakpoint, Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I enjoyed the game because I played through the beta, and I enjoyed it until I got max level and the raid still wasn't out. And to me, okay, and I'm going to speak on this because this pisses me off.
Okay.
So when you come out with a game, okay,
right,
and you level up and you grind and you get max level, and the game was like, so at launch we're not going to have a raid or a dungeon or anything. You just have to level up. But then like 6 months goes by and you still haven't released this raid. Okay, because it took me about, I want to say about 6 weeks to get max level, and
that's typical.
And that was
that's a typical
playing
grind.
other games, and then after that there's nothing to fucking do. That kills your game. That kills your game.
World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so Breakpoint was like the Division, but without like the post-apocalypse. Like you were literally in the military, and I have an endgame character, and well, at the time, endgame when the game first launched, and there was nothing to do. What do? There's no PvP. You literally recycle, grind the same missions to get better gear. But if you were already geared out, what do? You uninstall it and play a different fucking game.
Exactly.
And a lot of games do that. They wait and they wait and they wait. What are you waiting for? Like honestly, like, so I mean, I got it popped up is like they now have an official teammate update trailer, and they have raid. They increased the squad size, and it's just like, okay, so Ghost Recon Breakpoint, I want to say has been out for like 2 years. It could be a year.
I think it's been out
Like,
for a minute.
Yeah, like, and now like it's like, dude, like to a certain point, if you want the game to be good, you have to release your good shit at launch.
True.
Yeah, it's 2 years old. Okay, so you and just so the game's $15. Okay, when I played the game, the first 6 months there was no raid, there was no dungeons, because Tom Clancy had to fix everything that was wrong with the game. Okay, and it's just like Cyberpunk, just like Avengers. You come out with a game, but you don't have enough content to make it past 2 months. Even
Yeah,
you don't have enough content.
That was too much. Too much.
You know,
yeah, they're starting to release these games more and more, like frequently, like way too fast.
And I get it. Like people are trying to recruit from the pandemic. They're trying, but do it right.
Yeah.
Like it's just like it feels like every game is a money grab.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like even though the whole CS:GO thing, like, isn't, even though it's only $1, but you're literally creating a subscription service where somebody pays $1 to get what they can get on CS:GOstats.net for free. What? You know, and it's just like, dude.
It's funny. I mean, it's something else, you know?
And I just see it more and in more games. You know where you don't see it in? Older games.
You don't see it in indie games.
That too.
That are coming out, like, that aren't like being controlled
by big corporations. And
yep.
What was that one game that we reviewed? The fuck was it?
The one that it was like a single dude creating everything.
Yeah, what was that? The Last Soul? The Soul Savior?
Something like that.
Like that game created by one person.
Took hella time.
Person. But it looks good. It looks good as shit.
But now they have a team, and it was Sony who's backing it?
Yeah, yep. See,
yeah,
and that's the shitty part, because we won't get it on PC.
I mean, unless they do an exclusive for both, which they should do. If they don't do it, that's their fuck
They're
up.
not. So how what is coming to be trendy is Sony will make all the money they can on the console.
Yeah.
Then they'll port it to the PC, where they're like, okay, we made as much money as we can on console.
But that just makes no sense to me, because you'll make double, if not triple, the amount that you would on a full release for PC and PS4.
But okay, so how they're looking at it is, okay, we're gonna force people to buy a console to play this game. They don't play it, then we just don't make money yet.
But the thing is, they're already sold out. Like,
dude, they've been like, and it's crazy. It's like people are selling them for like $1,000, bro.
Yeah, 1,000 plus
for a console. And to be honest, and we'll talk about this too, because I seen this on the news a couple days ago. And you know, like the graphic card industry, the whole thing, and it's affecting everybody. Yeah. Nissan shut down 4 plants because they have lots, and I'm saying lots of cars that doesn't have ECUs because they can't get the microchips to run those cars. Because Ford has shut down 2 plants.
Yep.
Jeep has shut down plants because there's not enough microchips to go around. And this is even affecting companies like that make toasters, you know, microwaves and everything, and it's starting to impact everything. And the silicon provider, I want to say it's Samsung, and I think Samsung even announced that, dude, they have orders for stuff that literally go in the next 10 years that they have to catch up on, and it's going to take them 10 years to catch up on everything. 10 years, bro.
That's ridiculous.
Like, holy shit. And what's funny is the founder of, or not the founder, the CEO of AMD, I forgot what's her name, Hu Wong.
Yeah, I can't
something
remember.
like that. She says this is a good thing.
Why? Good thing for
because
her?
She says it creates a demand. Okay, so what's funny about this is she's like, AMD has ramped up production on the 5000 series, but I don't know if she knows this, but AMD doesn't make their own stuff. So how did they ramp up production?
Maybe they start
AMD
creating their own
literally.
shit.
No. Even to this day, they don't. So the AMD 5000 chips is they get made from a third party CPU manufacturer,
Right.
and so they're not
Well,
even producing their own
I'm
stuff.
saying
But
what they are starting to.
yeah, but it wouldn't be on their 5000 because I'm sure they probably have a contract with another company that they're the only ones that can produce it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean,
I'm saying like if they start making their own shit.
Yeah, but AMD. No, I'm saying, but for this right now, AMD doesn't have a facility to do that.
No. Didn't they
You
buy
know,
a
not
facility?
yet.
Didn't they buy a facility though?
They did, but nothing has done because of the They bought it before the pandemic happened,
Right.
so they haven't been able to do anything with it. I don't even think they even have plans to manufacture, and that's probably why they shipped the 5000 series to this other third party until they get their own. Because like even Intel started already developing multiple more locations that won't be up and running for about another year or two where they can even ramp up. But Intel makes their own stuff. They always have. And it's just like, dude, everything's so backed up. And it's not just graphic cards, man. And we see the blunt end of that in games.
Right.
And it's shitty. It's a shitty situation.
Well,
what are you eating right now?
Trail mix.
Oh, yeah.
Selfish plug.
Pretty good.
Trail mix.
But I wouldn't mind getting back into Ghost Recon Breakpoint as long as dude, it was a really fun game. I enjoyed it.
Cool. I'll say that.
It was more it's more like a Division style game, and I would have loved to see a first person aspect to it. But like, you know, you had helicopters you could fly, dirt bikes, four-wheelers. You know, you were out like pretty much like in a war zone fighting an evil doctor who was creating robots that was trying to take over the world, and you're like, all right, we gotta fix this.
Yeah.
You know, so I wouldn't mind playing that game with the boys.
Wouldn't be bad if it's only $15. I'm sure we can find it cheaper.
To be honest, probably.
But
100% probably.
Everyone who joined the podcast today, thank you so much for tuning in, stopping by. We all appreciate you, really do. Thank you. I think the goal tonight is to play some games that the boys will enjoy.
Yeah, I think we were going to play
either Call of Duty or ESO.
Yeah,
I'm down.
I mean, if Aridin's not ready, we could play some Call of Duty till then, and when he does become ready, you know, we could play some ESO.
I'm down. But
so
I think that was a good podcast. I enjoyed myself, and I have a video for us to watch off stream too. I just wanted to watch this because we go chat. Boys do boy stuff. We're nerdy. Just letting you all know that. But we hope you can enjoy yourself and being nerdy as well at your own house with your own, you know, pleasurable time of eating trail mix like I have, or whatever else you're fancying. But I'm out of here. Much love and appreciation to all of you. It's been fun. Jay?
It's always been fun, man. So I love this podcast.
So good. So good.
It's better than Asmongold. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, Asmon. What the hell? Why aren't we there, huh? We can make you look pretty. Pretty damn cute. Wait, you already do that enough. Sheesh. All right, everyone. Much love. We're out of here. Sayonara. Later.
See ya. Deuces.